So, one of my favorite soccer players of all time, Thierry Henry, said that soccer players are some of the most intelligent people in the world. And I must tell you, I agree, because this is something that I agree with, and Steve Compel has actually echoed the same thing. This past weekend, there was proof of the fact that soccer players are some of the most intelligent people in the world. Why do they say that? Well, this statement was backed by what they said was mathematical facts. This past weekend, Lisibanku, with one pass, proved that. Let me explain in maths. For this pass, here it is, yeah. For this pass to happen, he had to take into consideration the diameter of a soccer ball, which is 23 centimeters, and calculate the speed and ground covered by both Titus and Cardoso for that ball to arrive perfectly, which means he calculated the velocity, which is the distance over time, to figure out how much pressure to exert on the ball, which is the measure of kinetic energy, whilst running, and mind you, all of that with the outside of his foot. That is intellect.
That is genius. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are sitting with geniuses here.
I'm going to take it. I've always said that the maths and science involved in football, people don't understand. And what separates football from every other sport as well, it's foot-eye coordination. Whereas everything else is pretty much hand-eye coordination.
Which is easier.
Which is much easier.
You start that as a baby. But foot-eye coordination while you're running, side of your foot, considering that two people are running, to overcome the one and get to the other. Come on, Shampo.
Genius.
No?
That was genius. To execute that while running. And it goes back to your big English, velometer, whatever you call it. But that was excellent. To see that from a player of that caliber, I think he can grow from that and improve from that, because he's the player that has been hunting the minutes on the field of play. He's been looking for that time to spend in the football field.
Well, over the next hour, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Andile Ngube. Tlompokekana will be telling us what is happening at Mamelodi Sundowns. Should the panic that is setting within the fans be rightfully there? And of course, we've got Mark Haskins. Mark Haskins will be taking us through a masterclass of how it is that Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, perhaps Skukune and Stellenbosch could have rescued their teams this past weekend. We're going to be looking at the MTN8. We're going to be looking at Bafana Bafana. They just played their last game. We'll take a look at the math in that, because we still need to do that as we take a look at the Chan tournament. There's also women's football. The English Premier League is back in action as well. But to encompass and enclose all of that, we've got Silo Sako Saseka, because it has been said that some things over the weekend might have not been quite Saseka. For that, I go to the referee, Victor Hlungwane.
It's already velocity mo and speed. Omong barki potris, omong ko warawa di short. Riako Orlando Sundowns, Mamelodi Sundowns. Sibelebele scored a goal we don't know whether it was offside or not, but Skatamaya, Dula mo Soccerzone, Rita Udzweta, Hesolo Sako Sateka or Ashisasekang.
Thank you, Andile. Let's start first with the news out at Naturena. A lot of the Kaizer Chiefs fans still wondering with regards to the whereabouts of coach Nasreddin Nabi. If you remember, he had to quickly rush home just before their opening Betway Premiership fixture against Stellies in Cape Town. His wife had suffered an accident which was quite serious, and the coach had to head out and be with her for the time being. And we're now told, information that we're getting is that the coach is expected to be back when Kaizer Chiefs face Mamelodi Sundowns next week in a crucial Betway Premiership fixture. But coach Khalil Ben Youssef, who has been taking charge of the Amakosi dugout alongside Cedric Kaze, was asked whether the coach, or just how involved the coach is in their tactics, given that they've played a couple of games now without Nasreddin Nabi around. Here's coach Khalil Ben Youssef.
I think this point, I discussed a lot about it. The coach is not here, or the coach is here. We are technical staff. We are, all of us, we are family. We work together. We keep contact every day, every training session. We discuss. We make with Zoom every day meeting, all the technical staff. We discuss about all the plans. We prepare the game together. And really, Coach Nabi is not here. Physically, he's not here, but he's with us. We work together, we are a team, we help each other. and we don't think about who is here, who is not here, because we are our technical staff. We work together.
I'll tell you of a coach who's not there. It's Snetemba Badela at Chippa United. My colleague Velile Mnyandu and I broke the story last week on sabcsport.com, just explaining the whereabouts of Coach Badela. At the time, we were told that the coach and the sporting director were not seeing eye to eye, pulling in different directions, as it were. And as of tomorrow, Coach Themba Badela would not be on the bench. Musa Nyatama and Morgan Mamila likely to steer the Chile boys against TX Galaxy. I want to hear from skipper Hlompo Kekana what he makes of this. Just 2 games into the Betway Premiership season, new coach, with his experience with Coach Rulani Mokwena in Morocco, and he's biting the dust, as it were.
Mazola, it's very disappointing to see, especially in South Africa. I think the bosses of these teams should learn that when you hire a coach and when you hire a sporting director, it should be in line. It should be people who've got a relationship. Because there's a lot of insecurities when you hire somebody who in the same level as me. Because there's certain, how we see football, we will differ. So I don't think it's the right thing to hire people in the same level, in the same qualifications, because they will have this kind of, disagreement.
Yeah, and with regards to those disagreements, I can tell you now, just shortly after hearing that the coach is on his way out, 2 players that were on the wish list for Chippa United are now supposedly going to start training with the Chile boys. One of them is Somila Sundowns, having left Richards Bay at the end of the previous season, had signed the contract, but Coach Badela, being one of the people at the club, saying no, he's not quality enough for the team. But now that he's headed out, Sundowns is heading back to Chippa United to begin training with them this week. Another one, we've just seen him now play for Bafana out in Uganda and Tanzania in the Chan tournament, Thabiso Kutumela, who's been doing well. He's one of the strikers that Chippa United are also eyeing in terms of seeing how he can progress and rejoin the team, as it were, and help them in the Betway Premiership. I'm going to switch focus now to Adnan Beganovic, a coach that's going to take over, or is currently at TX Galaxy and will take over when they face Chippa United under construction, as it were. That's Adnan Beganovic. I caught up with him this morning at the TX Galaxy training session just before they left for East London for that crucial encounter, asking him if he's panicking because they've yet to win a game this season.
That's the main part, what we try to do in the last 1 month, just to be fine. We bring new players to the club, but we have issues with registrations, with the FIFA bans, and the club try to sort everything. Until now, we can't do anything because still this FIFA ban is there, but if you want to survive, if you want to win something, if you want to improve your team, you need to stay positive. Everybody in the club is positive. We just finished last training sessions before the Chippa. I think again we go there to fight, to try to get something. It's our hands. It's only one wish to try to collect some points.
I'd love to hear what the Husk thinks of the predicament that they're in. A FIFA ban, unable to... I think they're the team that's had the lowest number of players on the bench on match day because of this FIFA ban scenario.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to touch on. I think that's really why the coach, at this point in time, he won't stress, because he knows once that all that is sorted out and maybe they can make a few signings, there's so much quality available on the market as well that they can bring in. Then I don't think he's judging himself based on these opening 3 games. Like literally, when you only have 5 players available on the bench, you're starting 11, 5 on the bench, you don't really have much options. And so what he can do is very limited. And so that's why I think the season for TS Galaxy hasn't really started just yet. I don't think that's probably the main reason why he's not panicking.
Yeah, and the coach says he's hoping to get the monkey off their back tomorrow night against the Chile boys, who, it must be said, are also struggling. We finish off now with some sad news. We just had it confirmed that Tendai Ndoro, the former Orlando Pirates, Ajax Cape Town and Highlands Park striker and a Zimbabwe international, has sadly passed on.
I must announce you properly.
Yeah, you can see him. Let's start in Bloemfontein. Marumo Gallant, Orlando Pirates. There's a penalty appeal by Pirates. There's handball and also tripping. Let's go and have a look. The first one was a handball by Skosana there. Let's see if it moves. Let's see if it moves. Yeah, it's moving there. You can see the player is putting his hands in that position. That's a natural position of the hands. So when the player puts the hands in that position, he's taking a risk of the hand being hit by the ball. And then if the hand, the ball makes contact with the hand in that position, a penalty offense has been committed. Referee awarded advantage, and let's have a look. And then there's another offense which is tripping at the same time. So there's two offenses committed, handball and tripping for Apolis by Sampo, which was not penalized. So incorrect decision by the referee not to penalize for penalty, because two offenses, all of them results in a penalty. Let's go to Orlando Stadium. Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, MTN 8. We see what we call a tackle or challenge that endangers the safety of an opponent must be sanctioned as serious foul play. Let's go and have a look. Here is Maswanga doing what we call serious foul play. Straight leg on the Achilles tendon on Mukwena there. It was not seen or referee awarded advantage, but now you see he gave a yellow card. Was this the correct card? Correct. Look at Mukwena there feeling pain. Look at what happened. That is serious foul play. The player should have been sent off, but Asisa Sekang, the player got a yellow card. Let's go to the next one. Sibelebele scored a goal. Was it correctly ruled offside? Asambene see Holland. Right. Let's go and have a look there. You will see offside. We have to draw the line. When we draw the line, from July 1990, in line was regarded as not offside. You can see the player is in line. So with Sibelebele pace, he outpaced everyone. It's now one-on-one with the keeper. Let's see what happened. A goal is scored there, and then an offside flag came out. Incorrect decision as the player was in line with the second last defender. Right. Let's go to the last one. We see Tashrik Matthews there. Right, Tashrik Matthews there. Let's go and have a look if he's nearer to his opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second last opponent. If we stop it there, you can see he's nearer to the second last, to the opponent's goal line. And then this player is this side, so he's in an offside position. When he makes contact with the ball, flag goes out for offside. So correct decision by the assistant referee there to flag for offside, because Tashrik Matthews is in an offside position. Swilo Sakusaseka.